Alright, everybody, welcome. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Atrip here. We're on pure farming. We need to. We are going to end up selling all those bales because I think the cows are fine on food for now, and we need to fix our equipment, or at least this tractor. This tractor's trashed, but if you see up on the top right, we have no money because I'm trying to do just the crappy fields and cows on this save game. Probably am gonna have to figure out how to record or whatnot on a computer, because I did buy this game and House Flipper again on my PC, the little mini PC that I bought. Runs it pretty good, and then I did download a mod into the game, into pure farming on my PC. They got a little John Deere side-by-side by Simagri that actually is in a couple of the farming simulator games, so that would be neat to compare, but I wouldn't exactly be able to do that per se in one video, because I whatchamacallit, I don't know, one's on one system, one's on the other kind of thing. I don't have FS19 on the computer to try and compare something that way. And vice versa, you can't get the mod on the game on PS4. So, I was kind of just looking at the cows, I wasn't paying any attention. Ooh. So, 95, yeah, they're plenty. Plenty good enough on food. We don't have to worry about feeding them, so let's get on over to those fields. Sell the grass bales. And then we'll come back and wash and repair our equipment. Excuse me. Just ate some bomb pork loin chops. Pork loin chops and au gratins. I baked my pork loin chops in a pan with Worcestershire sauce and soy sauce. Forgot the oregano, but garlic powder, seasoning salt. It's divine. Absolutely divine. Yeah, so the game runs a little, it's kind of weird, kind of cool having these games and seeing what they look like on 3 different systems, because I got a crappy laptop. That's why I bought the mini PC. Since I couldn't get a PlayStation 5, I'm like, forget about it, I'm just gonna buy a mini PC. Alright, so let's sell all these bales. Alright, simple enough to sell the bales too, just walk right up to it. Let's go to the first camera, check out the bale first. Even that, dude. I'm just gonna stop playing all Farming Simulator, just play this, I think. I'm just kidding, but I don't know why I don't like this game. This game is flippin' fantastic to me. Even the grass bale, now that I get up close to it, like, even the grass bales look better. That looks like real grass. Even though it's actually hay. Because when you go to feed your animals, it's hay, I think. But so anyway, walk up to it. Sell for $100. Bye-bye. So just made $100. So I just run around the field and get rid of all your bales. No need to transport it anywhere. Just walk right on up to it. $100. Yes, please. And you saw we started at $375, so just off this dinky little 2-acre crappy field, we're gonna make a lot of money. So that's why I'm saying it might even be beneficial, like, just do grass on this game. I don't know. Just do grass and silage, and that's $200 for a silage bale. So it would be double all this. We're already at $1,100. I think there was 17 over here is how many there was, but... Oh, okay, that's cool. Now the ground looks a little bit different. Nothing's coming up, though. So that's interesting. Alright, so what is that? 1,300 or no, 1,700. Yeah, so like I said, $1,700. Right there. Bam. Thank you, drive-through. Now let's go on over the other field, and there's even more over there, so... I think there was like 21 over there. So that'll be another couple grand. Should be plenty to, fix our tractor. And then we can wash them. Well, we'll wash them first, and then we'll fix them, but... You know what I'm saying. However, like, it's probably most of my computers, but this game is definitely more stable on PlayStation 4. Not stable as in, well, it was freezing up on me on my laptop today, but that's because I was trying to adjust the settings so it would run better, but it's pretty twitchy. Like, as far as your lag with the controls, there's even more of a delay between when you press stuff and it actually reacts. And or, like, much more sensitive. Touch the gas and it's like you want to floor it, or if you're trying to slow down it starts flooring backwards, something like that. But I'm a newbie PC guy, so some of it could be my PC. Yeah, so we'll have to figure out how to record and show you at least the one mod that I have now. And Sim Agri still does mods for all the other games too. So if you're watching this video, which you won't, make some more mods for this game. Well, the PC obviously you can't for PS4, but you know what I'm saying. Get some cool mods and have at it. So what could be the most useful in this game? I mean, everything's cool, but that's kind of like the trend that's going on. Like, I don't know how I feel about all the mods coming out for FS22 right now. I mean, they're cool. They are good mods, but 95% of them are mods that have already been in the games. None of them are, like, new mods. They're all kind of just converted over into the new game. Anyway, that's not what this is about. This is all about selling some bales, buddies. Dun 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 dun. Get out of here. However, what I've never tried doing is I've never, like, loaded up bales and brought them over there to sell. If you can do that, because I can't remember if you have to sell them by hand or if you take them somewhere, because, like, if you sell stuff through the tablet, it's like every other game, you get a little bit less. Let's take a look at this bale again. You even got the swirls going in there and everything. And just, oh, dude. I'm gonna have to go back on my PC, see what they look like, because it probably it's gonna be more detailed and more cool looking on the PC. But yeah, you can see, I don't have a cursor to show you like my computer, but just, it's got the swirls in there, it's got the little extra grass sticking up alongside where it's wrapped. It's got the texture on the top. This game's so good. I pity all you who didn't like it. Or actually, kind of what probably happened, or what did happen, is when this game did come out, it was, I want to say crappy, but it was definitely didn't work as well. And then the graphics weren't as good, but somewhere along the way, a few months in, 5-6 months in, later, like, I don't even think it was 6 months, but somewhere in, they did an update to this game, and it was total, like, complete night and day. Like, if you want to take it quite literally, like, before, when it was dark, it was like Farming Simulator, or Farming Simulator 17 and before, I guess, where it wasn't really dark. In this game, like, when it's nighttime, when it's dark, it is pitch black. You can't see anything. And then stars are up in the sky and everything. Is that all of them? So after the update, they like that stuff, like the lighting got much better. Like, they added or did stuff to the, like, saturation of the colors and stuff. Basically, like, after the update, it was almost a whole entirely new game, because it looked, Truck Driver did the same thing too, but like, I've kind of abandoned ship on Truck Driver, but like Truck Driver, like, they did the same thing. It was okay, and then they did an update and it was nearly night and day how much it looked better. And then this game, that's how it was. It looked good, it looked okay to begin with, but then they did the update. It was like, holy crap, what just happened? And it played better, and then they did, like, the workers are already somewhat good to begin with, but then, along with the update, they improved the workers, and now, if you go back and watch some of my smart workers, or comparing them to Farming Simulator, the workers in this game are nearly perfect. So it's like, that's why it's like, people still behind. Like, this game has, like, pretty much half the features, or all the features all the Farming Simulator games has, without being modded. They're in game. It still has stuff to this day that Farming Simulator doesn't have. Baby animals, stuff like that, where I just sold a bale, like, sitting there right in the field. This tractor. They have McCormick, so give me this tractor in Farming Simulator. And then, what else do they got in here? You can, as of now, in FS22, but sleeping from the tablet. Got that going for it. Goats, right ahead of me. To this day, still don't have goats. The workers in this game, like, you can't even compare them. Like, I'm sorry, like, I've been sharing this to self-promo and DJ's Discord as well, but one or two people probably watched it from there. But like, even stuff like that, like, you can't even compare the workers from this game to any of the Farming Simulator games. Like, the workers in Farming Simulator just absolute, we all know it, but they're absolute trash compared to this game. Absolute trash. You can't compare it. It's like, it's not even like comparing apples to oranges. It's like apples to moldy grapes. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to bash on the Farming Simulator game, because I still love that and I still play that, but this game was way better than people thought, or gave it a chance. And there's just because of that, there's stuff in it that you have to do mods in order to deal with it in Farming Simulator, and there's still stuff in this game to this date that even Farming Simulator 22 still doesn't have. So anyway, now we're going to wash and repair, because now we got, how much money do we get? 3,700, like 3,800 bucks. 3,800 bucks in grass bales. Okay, now, so let's wash it. We got this little doodad there. You can just sit there and hold it in one spot and it will clean the whole thing, but I like to be a little more realistic and pretend like I'm actually washing it. And then it'll beep and it'll tell you when it's actually done. You don't have to guess. Right there. The tractor itself is clean. I don't have to guess and just be like, yeah, it kind of looks like it's clean. It actually will tell you when you're done. So, now the whatever front loader is clean. Nice and sparkly again. Now we get this guy. You can reach this whole garage. It cuts off like just on the other side of that fire hydrant, I think is where it cuts off. Yeah, like it just did. You can walk up to, a little bit past it basically before it cuts it off, but that means you can park tractors out here too and still wash them. I've been able to clean like pretty much my entire fleet just from in here, because you could probably pack 3 or more tractors up in here, and then one or two on either end that you can reach, 2 if you're lucky. So I mean, let's just say 1 on each end. That would be 5 tractors or 5 pieces of equipment that you could wash at once. Alright, now let's actually, yeah, as you hear, this thing is destroyed. Wrecked. And the controller's vibrating now, because it's destroyed. It's like, hey, fix me please. Or it might not work pretty soon at all. Alright, so let's head on over to the old tablet thingy over here. Let's see how trashed it is. 26, pretty much everything we just learned from the Bales is going to go back into this thing. But you can do it individually as well. Like I can fix just the engine. I can fix just the, and obviously they're going to affect different things. So the engine, your engine's trash, you're not going to be able to pull as much weight type thing. Or it might not. It might not start, I think, maybe. I can't remember how much this stuff actually affects it. But drive system, same kind of thing. It's like, it'll slip into neutral and stuff a lot. And even though there's no gears in this game, it'll slip out of gear a lot. And you can't pull as much. Wheels and suspension, you can't steer as well. And then the rear lift, kind of self-explanatory, but the rear lift will stop working. And you won't be able to like turn on your tools or detach it or so the rear lift is probably, that might be the most important one to keep repaired. But your controller, I mean, if other things are trashed, your controller starts vibrating. Repair all. Now we good. Now, let's go park this guy. I don't feel like washing any of my actual, like, stuff. I don't think he needs repairs. He needs gas. Nope, he doesn't need gas. We're good. And that icon of the tractor will kind of show you too, I think. I thought there's something on here that shows you like just when you're in the tractor without having to go in here and check. So yeah, we're at 93%. Oh, I bet you I could have just looked at it from the tablet itself. Can I do that? It's not going to be in this one. La, 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 la. Maybe not. No, I don't want my flashlight on. This is a mower. So yeah, then you get all the different tools, getting all the mud on top of them, on top of the mower and all. Trashed. You get like the barns themselves have mud in the right place, in the correct places, like down towards the bottom, and it would be dripping off the roof and stuff. Like you got your algae growing under there. Like this, the attention to detail in this game is disturbing. Could we fit this? Like, oops. Camera, if you could fit this in here with the header. Yeah, it looks like it. This thing's huge. Oops. I went too far. Doesn't matter. It's clean. I'm not gonna bother checking in because we've only used him once, so he's fine. But you can always take a shortcut through there. For now, park him up on here. Then I think that's going to be it. I think it's just going to be short and sweet this episode, because I'm coming, Patrick. I don't know why I just called him Patrick, but you gonna fart for me? Alright, anyway. See you guys later. Thank you much for watching. And there you go. He's just showing me another thing that just finally came to FS22. The animals laying down. Goodbye. Atrip here. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Especially since if you want to see this game, because now that I'm coming back to playing it, I'm remembering why I played it for religiously every single day for 10 hours a day for over a year. Goodbye.